I was diagnosed in August of last year with breast cancer, which was a huge shock to me when I found out I had to go to Kitchener every day. The hassle of driving there every day and parking. And I mentioned it to someone that I served on the board with, and this lady told me to call the Cancer Society. They would take care of me.
4 years ago next month, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I had just retired. So having worked in the healthcare system all of my life, I knew that the Cancer Society offered certain things. I had to go through chemotherapy, which I had done right here in town. And then I had to go through 5 weeks of radiation, which meant I had to go to Grand River Hospital in Kitchener on a daily basis for 5 weeks.
One of the reasons I started driving was I had a couple of friends that had cancer, and I thought it was something I could do. I couldn't do a lot to help them, but I could drive people to and from their appointments.
I drive for the Cancer Society because it keeps me busy and keeps me out of my wife's hair. I enjoy it. I'm glad to help.
I think it's probably common with most volunteer drivers that they've either been touched with cancer themselves or they've had a loved one touched with cancer, and I think the people that they've come in contact with have been so generous with their time that it's a way of giving something back.
So we're very fortunate in Wellington County. We have outstanding volunteers who support the transportation program and are so very, very dedicated to this service. In actual fact, we have over 65 volunteers who supported more than 300 clients, travelling more than 250,000 kilometres in 2010 alone. We can't thank our drivers enough for all they do for this service.
We are always looking for more volunteer drivers. If you're able to spare at least one day a week, driving cancer patients to and from cancer-related appointments, please get in touch with the office today.
I enjoy talking to the people, and they're very competent people. Even though you hear some sad cases, there's a lot of good cases out there.
I realized through the program and dealing with the drivers how wonderful they were, and I thought it was a great opportunity for me to give back in the fight against cancer. So I have been volunteering here ever since.
They picked me up on time, they took care of me, they took me into Kitchener, we had great conversations, and they dropped me off. They waited for me until I came out, and I highly recommend it to anybody that ever needs their service.
It is the one way that you can feel that you've contributed somehow, in the fight against cancer, and volunteer driving is an excellent way.